The Luhansk region is shelled by the Russian occupiers. They continue to attack residential buildings, leveling the few buildings that have survived over the 4 months of Russia's war against Ukraine. However, Russian troops were unable to advance in the Donetsk region and cut off the Bakhmut-Lysychansk highway.
We are holding back the enemy on the border of the Luhansk and Donetsk regions. The occupiers are suffering significant losses, which they admit. The Russians receive orders every day to move forward, but they do not always carry them out, because the losses in personnel are very significant. Both prisoners of war and those who communicate with the residents in Lysychansk and Severodonetsk admit this. During the assault on Lysychansk, the enemy had thousands killed and wounded. Serhiy Haidai, head of the Luhansk Regional Military Administration.
In the Donetsk region, 5 civilians were killed under Russian occupiers' shelling during the past day. 21 people were wounded. Local authorities say that 350,000 civilians have to be evacuated from the Donetsk region now, so that the Ukrainian military can concentrate on defending the region against the Russian offensive.
The fate of the entire country will be decided in the Donetsk region. When the number of people becomes less, we will be able to concentrate more on our enemy and perform our main tasks. Pavlo Kyrylenko, head of the Donetsk Regional Military Administration.
This night was not quiet in the Dnipropetrovsk region either.
A night with air raids and enemy shelling, Russian troops once again attacked the Kryvyi Rih district. The Shiroke territorial community was targeted by the enemy's artillery. They fired directly at the village of Shesternya. A number of houses were damaged. Fortunately, there were no casualties. Valentin Rezinchenko, head of the Dnipropetrovsk Regional Military Administration.
During the past day, Russian troops shelled 5 border communities in the Sumy region. They fired with mortars and small arms. Drones also dropped explosives on the Shalyhina territorial community. A number of residential buildings and a mineral fertilizer warehouse were damaged. A massive missile attack was launched on Mykolaiv. Russian troops fired on civilians. 7 apartment buildings were damaged. Local authorities report arrivals on military and civilian infrastructure. Fires broke out on the sites. One of them covered an area of over 1,000 square meters. According to preliminary information, there were no casualties. Russian troops also fired 4 missiles towards the Khmelnytsky region the day before. They were targeting a water tower.
One missile was shot down by our air defense forces. The fragments fell on the territory of the Shepetivka district. The other 3 missiles hit the territory of a community in Khmelnytsky district. The target of these strikes was a water tower, which provides water to the entire community. 1 person was wounded. There were no casualties.
The Operational Command South reports that the armed forces of Ukraine eliminated 18 Russian soldiers, 2 Nona-S self-propelled artillery and mortar systems, 1 23mm anti-aircraft system, 1 Msta-B howitzer, 1 armored combat vehicle and 1 unit of automobile equipment, as well as 2 ammunition depots.
The crossing of Ingulets in the north of the Kherson region and the liberated area of Ivanivka were attacked by single and paired enemy Ka-52 helicopter attacks. No losses were reported. 1 of 3 enemy fighter jets tried to hit a number of our attack aircraft with guided air-to-air missiles during an air battle over the Kherson region, but with no success. Meanwhile, our aviators conducted 2 air attacks using helicopters and attack aircraft against the enemy's strong points in the area of Blagodatne.
Reported by Roman Smoler, Mariana Krejcet, UATV News.